Good morning, everybody. Not only is today my birthday, but your girl just scored tickets to With You Fest. I am definitely going to be in Indianapolis. I'm not sure if I'm going to be there Saturday or Sunday yet. We're going to figure that out. It's going to be so good. Anywho-zos, make sure you hit up that Patreon so that we can get a plane ticket paid for, because I want to see you, all of you there. I'm so excited. I just want to meet you and put faces to names that I see in the comments all the time. So hit up the Patreon, it's down there in the link below. You can just throw a cup of coffee at it and I would greatly appreciate that. Or you can just go buy some merch because, I don't know, I make kind of cool merch and stuff. So I'm gonna go claim my tickets. I'm so excited, I'm so excited.
Today we're going to be talking about foundables, families, and everything to do with your registry, so you might want to hang out for that. Lego. It's a little bit mysterious if you haven't been reading game guides. It's a little difficult to understand what's going on here. Basically, the registry is a sticker book created by Constance Pickering so that we can keep track of all of the foundables that we're returning to their normal space-time. And she's very kindly categorized them so that we know what's what. So let's go through it page by page. The first one is Care of Magical Creatures, and the first one is Hagrid's Hut. Some foundables require that you find multiple fragments, and that just means it's split up, so you have to catch or return multiples of the foundable so you can place your sticker down. Hagrid's Hut is 15, so is the Pegasus. Norbert's 8. Hagrid is just 1. And then you have the Pumpkin Patch. I still need one more Monstrous Book of Monsters. I'm sure I'll find one real soon. And then Forbidden Forest. I know, my Care of Magical Creatures isn't very good. If you look up at the top of the page, you'll see your rank. And the rank is the experience points that you get from returning certain foundables. So when you return a foundable, you actually get 2 different sets of XP. And that experience points, it translates into registry family experience points and normal level experience points. That's, right here. It says I'm a level 20. So that's your normal level. The family experience points doesn't actually affect that. You get it at the same time, but it doesn't affect your overall level. That's just how many of each type of thing that you have returned. When you rank up in a registry family, that's when you get things like runestones and scrolls. So it is important to continue to return certain family things. There are also foundables that you're not going to find out in the wild. Those are going to be in wizarding challenges, and I'll do a video specifically on those at a later time so you know which ones you have to return using wizarding challenges and which ones you're just going to find out in the wild. So Dark Arcs, we've got Borgin and Burke's, Nocturne Alley, and Fallen Ministry Atrium. The next one is Hogwarts School. This is anything that you're going to find at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. So we have students from all 4 houses. The Boggart Cabinet, I still need to get one more of those. That's Professor McGonagall. We've got Flitwick, we've got Peeves, we've got Moaning Myrtle, we've got Professor Sprout, and I think that's the Triwizard Cup there. I actually haven't found one. In the Great Hall, we've got the Owl Lectern, Fawkes, a Portrait of Sleeping Dumbledore, the Sorting Hat, still haven't found the Sorting Hat yet, and the House Cup counters, which I think those things are so cool, and I kind of want to make a DIY of those, I'm not gonna lie. Legends of Hogwarts Family. These are all people that you have read about and that you've seen in the movies, and a couple of them are gonna make you well up a little bit. People like Sirius and Hedwig, not Snape. Snape was a bully. Unpopular opinions. Chess Chamber, that's from the first books, but we have Teenage Hermione and Teenage Ron, Ministry of Magic. Obviously, the Ministry of Magic is the hub of governing the wizarding world, and so anything that goes through the ministry is found here. And a couple more people that are probably gonna make you cry a little bit. Oh, it's fine, we're fine. It's just Tonks and Moody. Oh, okay. I'm gonna put a poll down in the comments. Do I do a gender bend Moody cosplay for Wiz You Fist? Next one is Magizoology, and this is for the people who, this is a really good, blah, blah, blah. And these are all the creatures that we saw in Fantastic Beasts and where to find them, and I love it. I love it so much. The rumpet, the bowtruckles, everything. I love these pages so much. Also, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but like the backgrounds with this beautiful watercolor thing going on, they're just, the backgrounds are beautiful. I love them. Magical sports and games. I need one more fragment for the... Oh, it's fine. And this is everything to do with magical sports and games. It's, of course, a golden snitch, which, you know, we gotta stay on brand, Soapy Snitch. You're so rude. Mysterious artifacts. These are really, really cool. This is one of my favorite ones. Quill of Acceptance and Book of Admittance. Quill of Acceptance detects the birth of magical children and records their names in the Book of Admittance, if the two agree. The book is later used by Hogwarts staff to admit new students to the school and to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. So from the time a baby shows any kind of magical affinity, that's when their name gets written in the Book of Admittance. So it's really cool. I think that's really awesome. We've got Neville's Remember, we've got Hagrid's umbrella. Oh, I love it. And we've also got the decoy detectors. Oh, I forgot that this is an AR. So if you click on something in your registry pages, come on. Here we go. I'm gonna put it right here on my dashboard. That's what my camera is. I'm gonna put it right here on my dashboard. And there they are! Ah, they're causing such a commotion! So, some things you can take AR photos of later on. And I love that the decoy detonators are some of them. Okay, and then you can drag them and pinch. There we go. Now, if you're noticing that your AR looks different from mine, it's probably because we have different phones. The iPhone XR and the iPhone XS's are actually built for AR, and they have separate chips just for processing machine learning in AR, which is separate from the chip that they use to process everything else, which I think is just so cool. Okay, we're gonna stop now. Yeah, well, no, I don't want to leave because I like taking AR photos, but it's fine. Dumbledore's office. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sword of Gryffindor. We have the Pensieve. We have the Philosopher's Stone. We have the Pensive Cabinet. And then, of course, we have the Mirror of Erised. And then Room of Requirement 3. Marauder's Map. Mad-Eye Moody's Eyeball. We've got Ron's Monoculars. That's obviously a time turner. I need to find a time turner. And Hagrid's motorbike. And one of the cursed necklaces. I love it. 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 Wonders of the Wizarding World. This is Room of Requirement 4. So, like, the Room of Requirement is also used as kind of like a catch-all at Hogwarts, which, like, that feels a little dangerous. So we've got a mermaid harp, dirigible plums. I love the music box so much, it cracks me up. I can't. We've got the Quibbler, Hogwarts Gate, we've got Grop. That's the night bus, obviously. Howler's Whomping Willow, the car, the Weasley's vehicular. And then King's Cross Station, where we have a Giant's Helm. We've got a signpost there. We've got the Hogwarts Express. Mandrakes, and then what is this one? Oh yes, the faux glass. Yes. And then the last page we have is oddities. Oddities are different from everything else. These are things that you have to fight, much like in wizarding challenges. But if you come across a werewolf in a wizarding challenge, you're not going to get credit for it. I'm still really salty about the Brilliant event coming during the first full moon for Global. I'm a little salty about that. I know they wanted to put something out that was going to be like big and newsworthy, but I feel like the first full moon event should have been a little bit bigger. That's just me personally. I could, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Should they have postponed their Brilliant event and let the full moon event been kind of its own bigger thing? Or were you fine with the Brilliant event and the timing of it? I have feels about it. I've got one more Urkling and then I'm good to go. I'm not gonna get Doxies This is a Doxy. I'm not gonna get Doxies for a while. So a lot of these specifically spawn with meteorologic events as well as astronomy events. So like werewolves only come out during the full moon. Vampires only come out at night. Doxies, you can only catch them at dawn, and horned serpents you can catch during the rain or near a body of water. So that's just the coolest detail ever. I love it. And a couple of these things you can only get during wizarding challenges. So like the horned serpent egg, you can only get that during you can only get that in a wizarding challenge. Same thing with the centaur's bow. Only can get that in a wizarding challenge. So use this oddities stones so that you can fill those registry pages while you're waiting. While you're waiting. Okay. The last point I want to make is about prestiging. This is a feature that I think was the most clever in Wizards Unite, because with Pokemon Go, while I love Pokemon Go and I think it's a super fun game, it allowed me to, last time I was in Hawaii, I have Pokemon that I have caught in Hawaii that I will never transfer because they're like souvenirs, but they're digital souvenirs, and it speaks to my little minimalistic heart where I don't want trinkets. Like, no tea, no shade if you're somebody who likes trinkets. I know Gita really likes having trinkets and things around. I'm not one of those people. I call them dust collectors. I don't want them. I don't want to dust them. I don't want them around. I don't want them in my house. If I could live in a concrete bunker with everything just like flat and concrete and gray, I would be so happy. So, but the thing was with Pokemon Go, like, you complete your Pokedex and it's like, oh, yay, that's really cool, yay. Like, you complete your Pokedex and that's it, yay, whoopty freaking do, like, you did that. Or you reach level 40 and then now there are people who are like doing it again and doing it again and doing it again. And it's crazy to me. This makes more sense. While there's a level cap, allowing us to prestige pages and keep finding these things keeps the game fresh and makes me not hate the fact that this is the 18 billionth Hufflepuff student that I've had to free from ice, okay? It makes that part of the game, the grind part of the game, significantly less annoying. I'm not just grinding for candies so that I can evolve one Pokemon that has particularly good IVs. I'm grinding to complete these registry pages and move up through my skill tree. That's such a clever part of the game, and I love that they've included that. So when you have placed all of the stickers down on one of your pages, let me grab one. This is one that I have prestiged. You are allowed to prestige that page, and what happens is you get a cute little new frame. This is the bronze frame, and then it resets. All of your stickers go away, and the fragments count for those goes up so that you can keep going out and finding these and getting more XP from it and getting these and be able to rank up and continue to move up your skill tree. It's such a fantastic game element that isn't part of other AR games that I feel was very clever and very cool. Plus the frames are really awesome, like the Deathly Hallows mark there in the top. There are a lot of details in this game, and I want to go through and I want to do like my favorite details video because there's just so many cool things. Like, look at the Nocturne Alley background. It's so pretty. There's foundables that you can only get from wizarding challenges, and I'll do a video on that later. What else did I want to talk about? That's pretty much it as far as the registry goes. So if you're going to be grinding to prestige, I would suggest keep your spell energy high and keep rolling through. Catch everything and just make sure you have a high stock of Extimulo potions on you, because I feel like those are going to be the ones you're going to want. Those are going to be the ones that will help you the most, along with Dottle Drots. So if you're going to be grinding to prestige, those are my suggestions. So there you go. Question of the day: what is your favorite foundable and what is your favorite foundable family? Like, you never miss to click on one of those traces when you see it. Let me know in the comments down below, what is your favorite foundable? I would love to read those and talk to you guys about that. Mine personally, I love the dark arts ones. I think they're really, really cool. I think there's a lot of interesting detail in there. And I think my favorite overall foundable, I can't choose. Like, It's too hard. I like the Stompy baby unicorn. I think that's cute. I love that. But it might be either Tonks or Moody. Just because Moody is going to battle with that mysterious wizard confoundable, and then you get to save Tonks from a Dementor, which I think is super, super cool. So let me know in the comments down below, what is your favorite one? I want to know. And make sure if you like this video to slap a like on it, and then also subscribe for more, because we going to Indianapolis, guys. I'm so excited. So join me on my adventure to Indianapolis, where I'll be meeting WooTubers for the first time. I'm so excited. I've never been to Indianapolis either, so I'm very excited to go. This is going to be a fantastic, fantastic trip, and I will of course be documenting as much as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And remember that I love you always.